Today I'm going to take you through the process of creating this cool type-based artwork that combines wavy distortions with 3D text effects. It's ideal for creating trendy quote art or visually interesting poster designs. To create your wavy 3D type design, first create a new document in Adobe Illustrator. I'm using a generic A4 layout, but in the RGB colour mode. Use the empty space around the edge of the artwork to lay out your type with the text tool. I'm using one of my favourite fonts named Bebaskai, which you can find via the link in the description. Give the text a white fill, which is why we're working on the empty grey space so you can still see it. Then adjust the text into a simple layout with central alignment and tight leading. Illustrator's Envelope Distort feature actually has a couple of preset warps under Wave and Flag that distort the object from side to side, but these effects don't allow you to customize the appearance much. Instead, go to Object, Envelope Distort and Make with Mesh. Set the number of columns to 1, but generate 6 or so rows. The more rows you add, the more waves you can apply to the text. Activate the Direct Selection tool, then hold Shift and select each alternating line of points by dragging a selection around them. Hold the Shift key to increase the nudge distance, then press the left or right keyboard cursor keys to offset these points, creating the wavy effect. This adjustment alone creates a pretty cool photocopy distortion effect, but let's add some 3D to further enhance it. Go to Effect, 3D and Extrude and Bevel. Rotate the Cube interface widget to find an interesting angle, then click the More Options button at the bottom of the window. Here you can adjust the shading settings. Setting the ambient light to 0 could often help increase the contrast. Move the sphere around to alter the direction of the light. We'll come back to the other settings in a moment, but one more adjustment you might want to make is to increase the blend steps figure to eliminate any banding. To finish off the artwork, let's add some texture. I'm using one of the broken photocopier textures from my Copyshop photocopy effects kit, but I also have plenty of free textures available on Spoon Graphics too. Often the best texturing results are achieved in Photoshop, but Illustrator can actually produce some nice texturing and blending effects natively without having to switch apps. Drag a texture into Illustrator and scale it to fit the artboard. It can help to use Smart Guides from under the View menu to snap the texture to the document edges. Move the text into place on the artboard. You'll notice it's placed behind the texture, so right click and choose Arrange, Bring to Front. In the Transparency panel, change the blending mode to Color Dodge, which will allow the text to interact with the texture image. To adjust the texturing effect, bring back the 3D Extrude and Bevel options by clicking it in the Appearance panel. I keep my Appearance panel in the bottom right of my screen, but yours may be elsewhere. Make sure it's visible from the Window menu. Now you can play around with the settings again, including those other lighting options such as light intensity to find a balance between crisp text and grainy texture. The final result is a combination of interesting text effects and texturing to create a cool piece of digital type art. If you enjoyed this tutorial or learned any new tips and tricks, a thumbs up on the video would be really appreciated. Stick around for more of my content by subscribing to the channel, and be sure to join my mailing list at Spoon Graphics to download all my free design resources. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.